and then it looks as if it's easy for you, but some of us who have dreams, it's difficult for us. My brother is social capital. It's really social capital because there are a lot of things that I don't pay for. All right, but because I know someone who knows someone, it must be paid for. Okay, it's social capital, and he started off with being valuable. You must have value, please. You must have some. It's not money. Value is not money. There must be something that you're bringing to the table before you can connect with people who are going to help your life. Very important. He also said something about the social media. Last year at the Leadership REBIRTH conference, we talked about social media for leaders. Right? You can remember vividly. Social media for leaders. I'm so glad that after that event, at least 3 people I know that were in this hall changed their name to their real name on Facebook. I know, I'm so glad. You know, there are names that you were answering. Once I logged in, I saw this person has written his full name, 3 of his name there, and that's good. There are so many. We're going to do a course on, part of the course we're going to introduce to you, because after this event, all Saturdays in September, we are going to run our course, our leadership course. And we're going to do social media for leaders there too. Okay. Mr. Ben also talked about show gratitude. I was sharing with one of my mentees within the week. I told him gratitude is very powerful. I believe that if people do something for you and you say thank you, some of the times they say, not very fair, so something small, but it means a lot to them. Do you know that when you don't show gratitude, it speaks louder than when you show gratitude? Oh, I did this thing for him. I want to only say thank you. Okay. But your gratitude may not mean a lot to them, like, I can ask nobody, but when you don't say thank you, I say thank you a lot. The way I say thank you, people who give us 600 naira for our event, maybe we are raising money for something, we put it on Facebook, and someone will say, I will buy half dozen of 40 leaves. I'll give you 6 copies of 40 leaves. The way I will enter into that person's inbox and I'll put my dancing emoji, you'll be wondering if this person gave me 600 million. Don't take anything anybody did for you for granted. You also talked about being a giver. Thank you so much. Thomas Michael, I believe that this money you got is not ordinary. Look, I think I need to say it. It's important. When we are doing the calculations for the events and we wanted to push some money from the Impact Field account, he was in my house that morning, and we are talking. I said, I need to go to extra, and then the chagonum check, I cannot cancel it. He said, I will give that extra 1 pack of mineral. He transferred the money to Grace yesterday night. Givers, they don't lack. They don't lack. So if you think the one you have is small, that's okay. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ben, for that beautiful presentation. Of course, I'm committed to building my social capital. Even if I don't have money, I must make sure that I have people. Once I put a call across. And it's also important, it's not just about people who know you. It's not just about people who you know. Let them also know you. Because some people have phone numbers of everybody in the world. Money, of one of the numbers, you don't have a social capital if those people do not know you. Okay, without wasting time, let's welcome our mother. Please, can I have her profile on the screen? Barrister Nnenna Anozie. Okay, in the next 30 minutes, she's going to be taking us on a section on the amazing power of character development. Every year, Leadership REBIRTH conference, this is a recurring topic, so you have to pay attention. Barrister Nnenna Anozie is a legal practitioner, an associate of Nigerian Institute of Chartered Arbitrators, former customary court chairman in Enugu. She is the chairperson of League of Women Voters of Nigeria, Enugu State Chapter, an NGO that empowers women from age 18 and above politically and economically for national development. a 2019 governorship candidate for Fresh Democratic Party. She is a public affairs analyst, was awarded an honorary doctorate degree on humanitarian services by Prowess University, Delaware, USA. She is the author of My Marriage, A Divine Package. She is a youth mentor and a skills development trainer. With Jesus' joy, please welcome to this platform, Barrister Nnenna. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Good afternoon, great minds. I choose to always refer to us as great minds. All right? I want to please stand on the existing protocol, but I will not fail to appreciate Solomon. I refer to him as the wise man. Each time I follow their programs on Facebook and their status, I see greatness, I see wisdom. And then, of course, his brother Gideon, the mighty man of valor. These are wonderful people. You are doing great. Yes, please clap for them. When my brother Ben was talking about building social capital, I just discovered that was what brought Solomon and the brother. I never knew them. In fact, I don't even know much about them. It's just through Facebook, their activities. I've just been following their activities. I don't think we've met for up to physically, for more than 3 or 4 times. I don't think. But we've been meeting online. So these guys are amazing. And you all are amazing. If you are not lovers of knowledge, you will not be here. So I celebrate you. And permit me to also celebrate my client, my once client, turned friend. In fact, when Solomon gave me this topic, I was so glad. I said, sometimes you just be doing some things and you won't know that, thank you, that each time you have opportunity to speak is like you're speaking about yourself. I'm sure when I met Mr. Ibebunam in court, when we were his lawyer, I don't think you have been communicating with other lawyers in our chamber. But we just said, I'm sure the way I attended to him and all that made him to get closer, and since then we've been friends. So that is talking about what my brother talked about in building social capital. And that brings me to today's topic that I was given, and that is an amazing power of character in leadership. Amazing power of character in leadership. I want to believe that you understand that you are all leaders in your various rights. Because most times when we talk about leadership, some people will begin to think of, if you are in Enugu, you begin to think of Buruburu as the person we are referring to. Or you start talking about Buhari, he's our leader. We're always quick to blame them when things are not going well. But forgetting that you, as you are seated here, you are a leader. Good to see you again. Ifeanyi, right? You are a leader. And then when we talk about character, we're not just talking about someone who is behaving well, as in talking about character and leadership. We're not just saying, this girl behaves well, this boy behaves well. When we talk about character and leadership, we are talking about strength of mind. We are talking about moral strength. This will give you in choosing.
There's this popular saying now, follow who know. Oh, my beautiful sister, Waka, please. I appreciate you. I didn't even look this way. God bless my beautiful people at the high table. When we talk about character or leadership, we are talking about you in that your space where you are leading. Maybe as the class rep, maybe as the head of the family, maybe as a group leader, even in WhatsApp, in a social media, you are the admin of a group. Do you know you are leading in that place? So am I talking to leaders here? So we want to look at how we can develop character in us, and then to also choose who, or to know how to choose who leads us. Because they always say, follow who know road, because what? You get why. If you just follow anyhow person, because the person has positioned himself, just like what we are having in the country, we didn't have choice to choose who will lead us, and then we are having the kind of leaders we are having. There's nothing we can do. But I know that in 2023, we can do something. I hope you believe me. And what can we do? We can vote them out. We can do what? We can vote them out. That is all things being equal. Because you know that it's easier said than done. When you go into the system, you will discover that there is more that meets the eye than what you are seeing. Alright? So we are talking of strength of mind of a leader, the resolution of a leader, the moral strength of a leader. Character is something which comes from within and is often long-lived. It's often what? Long-lived. You may pass away, you may die, you may not be here again, but people can still remember what you have done, your character. When they mention your name, they go, that's one. Yesterday we had an urgent urgent meeting with the governor. There was an appointment that was made in the state, and we discovered that about up to 68 of those appointees, only one woman was there. And we said, this is not good. And so we just organized ourselves as women and went to see the governor, and he granted us audience. We said, why should this happen in our state? In this time that women are calling for recognition and asking that our voices be heard, why should this happen? And then the governor gave his reasons why we had more men. But we also gave our own reasons why women should be given opportunity. Bias. If you come to leadership, taking it from homes, you will discover that women have more strength of character. Of you, even your generation, like the brother said, his uncle's name paved way for him. But if your uncle did not live well, it will also close the door for him. A good character helps you develop a winning personality. If in Nigerian politics we'll be given an opportunity to elect our leaders or to choose who will lead us, maybe through our voting system, you discover that with all the knowledge you are getting now, you cannot just vote anyhow person. You begin to search and look out for character. You begin to look out for personalities with character. Like in the appointment I just mentioned. These men that were appointed, how have they assessed them? Why have they not appointed women? Is it that we don't have women of character? These are the things we are talking about. Have you developed that character, that moral strength, that people can see you and say, this one is a leader? Anytime I come to any organization or anywhere, I always go to the back and hide. I don't want to be seen. But you know, at the back, they will fish me out and say, come and be one thing or the other. You just see leadership calling. Except I've not stayed there for a few hours or a day or, I'll be like, how did these people know that I can do this? It comes calling because they find such things in you, such attributes of a magnetic personality, which attracts other people. When you have a good character, it's attractive. But bad character is what? Repulsive. People want to run away from you. And do you know, some of us don't even know we show is that people notice the bad character, and then tomorrow you want to be their leader. Like I said, we are all leading in one place or the other. Don't wait until you become the SUG president or you're a leader. As long as there's somebody you're influencing. As long as there's somebody you're influencing, you're a leader. Because that person is looking up to you for something. So whatever you do, that's why when we are saying role models, you're a role model to somebody. There are some people that will be writing me and say, "Hi, you are my role model." And I'll be like, "I've not seen these people." You can just be because this woman contested for governorship of the state. How did she manage? How did she do it? And they want to come close. They want to ask you, what were your encounters, your experiences? What, so